Brian came a long way though. I'm so proud of him, you know, where he's at now. You know, he's setting some standards for the young kids and helping out other kids, you know, that who can't do what he could do right now. You know, it's rough, you know, really rough out there for some of these kids out there. You know, that's why Brian's putting some help out there now.
Well, we have a system that, I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger actually had tried to fight for this, but it was where now after-school programs, they've cut a lot of the funding, they've cut a lot of the spending for really cool things that kind of keep kids out of trouble. Because if you're going to go home after school at 3 o'clock and your parents are there or you're in a bad environment, like, what are you going to get into?
Exactly.
You're obviously going to get into some stuff. But after school, they had all these programs. Could be art, could be music, could be drama, could be sports, and they're all diminishing all over the country because people don't value that.
Well, we're trying to bring it back. Yeah, that's the whole thing. We just started the Brian Ortega Foundation, which is, we're obviously number one is just to become a champion and get as much attention as I possibly can, for people to see what I'm trying to do and for people to back me up on that. And I want to bring all that back, all these opportunities back to kids, because I feel, especially, there's a certain part in your life where you think you know it all, but you don't know it, just like I did. And it's easy to be misled. And I figured, and this is just from my personal life and things I've seen, is typically windows of escape from reality help you out. They mellow out, they balance everything out. They make you go from the world is gonna end to, okay, I'm gonna be all right. And as long as you have this window of escape from reality, whether it's music, art, dance, it doesn't matter. As long as you have this escape and you have passion and you have something to do, you're going to be all right. Eventually, you're going to find your calling, and these things are going to pass. And these influences, you're not around them as much. We want to minimize that. Instead of being around them 90% of the time, you're around them 30, 20. And the less you are around them, what I figured is the less you're going to do dumb things. And that's what I want to do. And I want to help people out, not just in that way, but in a lot of other ways. Kids in the hospitals. LA has a big homeless problem, you know, so a lot of things like that you think about, and pretty much to make things simple is the Ortega Foundation is be the change that you want to see in the world.
Right.
If you want to see something, be the change that you want to see in the world. Do it. Lead by example. And my biggest thing was everyone always talked about it. Oh, poor guy here. Oh, look at this kid. And you always talk about it. And you feel, I feel people truly feel bad and they appreciate their life after that, but they never really do something about it. So I just want to influence that initial movement right there, that initiative to go in there and just do the good deed, whether it's give the guy a burger, you know, or give the guy $1, or so just something. You don't have to do it every single time, but all these good deeds, small deeds, they all add up. Definitely. And eventually I feel like if it spreads, things would be better. Mm-hmm. You know, people have more opportunity, things, and with the foundation, that's the main thing. And we're starting with LA, and then we're starting to move around the US, and then eventually go worldwide with it.
So what it does is you give, I don't know, what's the age range?
There's no age. The world has problems, not just kids, adults, everything. So I'm trying to cater to everyone.
But the foundation itself right now is that you get a year free.
Got it. So we have the T-City Scholarship.
Okay.
And the T-City Scholarship is, we're starting doing kids, and now we're talking with the team, and we're saying, well, there's adults too who lack self-confidence, and also need who have not found an outlet yet in life, and we want to give them that to them. So now we're taking in applications, and we're sponsoring people for 1 free year. After that free
year of jiu-jitsu or any
specific martial art.
Okay.
Some people don't like jiu-jitsu. Some people like boxing. Some people like karate. Some people want to do something else. That's what we're gonna do. It's starting with jiu-jitsu because that's what I've known, and but then we're gonna move on to anything that they want. It doesn't necessarily have to be jiu-jitsu. And then the goal is, if they like it or if they love it, they send us their video. We see their progress, and then we keep sponsoring them.
Right.
If they do the art or whatever, and then they decide they don't want to do it, then it's okay. We gave it a shot, and we did our good part we did our part, and that's it.